Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Davalos, and today we're going to be working with comparatives with the suffix ER and EST. So let's get started. Okay, first we're going to do our phonemic awareness. Remember, we're going to clap our hands to separate into syllables. Calendar, calendar, 3 syllables. Forgetful, forgetful, 3 syllables. Finish, finish, 2 syllables. Independent, independent, 4 syllables. Sailboat, sailboat, 2 syllables. Underwater, underwater, 4 syllables. Okay, so now I'm going to say a word and I'm going to ask you to tell me what's the beginning sound, middle sound, or ending sound. Okay, so what's the beginning sound in the word happy? Happy is correct. What's the ending sound in the word expensive? Expensive. V is correct. What's the middle sound in the word big? Big. I is correct. What's the ending sound in the word strong? Strong. Ng is correct. What's the beginning sound in the word hobby? Hobby is correct. What's the ending sound in the word city? City. E is correct. Okay, so a noun is a person, place, or thing. We already know that. So that could be like a boy, girl, park, pencil. Okay. An adjective describes a noun. It tells what kind, what color, how many. So, for example, the young child got lost. Okay, so child is a noun. And if we want to know what kind of child, it's a young child. So young child is a noun, and young is the adjective that is describing the noun. Now a verb describes an action. An adverb describes the verb, usually ends in ly. For example, he ran quickly around the field. Ran is the verb, is the action. That's what he's doing. But how did he run? Quickly. So quickly describes the verb. And that quickly is called an adverb. So now we're going to be working with comparative adjectives and adverbs. That's why we reviewed the adjectives and adverbs. So adjectives describes a noun and adverbs describes the verb. Are used to compare things. Add er or est to most one-syllable adjectives and adverbs. The suffix er compared two things. So if we're comparing two things, it's er. The suffix est compares more than two things. So it's the most. Okay, so let's begin. Like in fossil. A, like in apple. S, like in sun. T, like in tomato. And the word is fast. This boy is fast. But now we want to compare it with another one. So we're going to add the suffix er, which means more. Like it's comparing two. So the girl is faster than the boy. That means she runs more fast than he does. So faster compares to two people or two things. Faster. Okay, so we go back to the base word, which is the root word fast, and now we want to use the suffix est, which is the most. Fastest. This one, when we say fastest, is more than two things or more than two people. In this case, the boy with the red shorts runs the fastest from all the kids. So there's more than two, so it's fastest. Like sun, like lemon, O like boat, and the base word is slow. The chicken is slow. That's when we're talking about only one. Slow. Now, if we want to compare between two, we use the suffix er, and now the word is slower. Slower, hold on. Slower means that the turtle is slower than the chicken. We're comparing two in this case. Okay, so I'm going to take away the suffix er, and we have the base word slow again, because that's the root word. That's the main word. Now we want to use the suffix est, the most slow, which means that we compare three or more. So slowest is when is the most slow. So a snail is the most slower from all three. So is the slowest. Okay, like a nest, U like in menu, and the word is new. The dress is new. Now we add the suffix and we say that we're comparing both things, and we can say that the shoes are newer than the dress. That means we're comparing two things. That's what the suffix er means in this case. More newer than the dress. That means more. Now we're going to take the suffix out. And remember, this is our root word, new. That's where we started. Now we're going to add the est, which means the most new. In this case, because the root word is new, so the hat is the most new, which means the newest. Like in canoe, O like in boat, L like in lemon, D like in dolphin. So we have the word cold. So now we know that the beach can be very cold. Okay, so that's the root word with no suffix, no nothing. Now, what if we wanted to make it more cold? More cold. We add the suffix and that's more cold. So we know that the mountains can be more cold than the beach, which means colder. The mountains are colder than the beach. Now we're going to take the er out. Base word is cold. We're going to add est to our suffix, to our base word cold. So now it's coldest. Alaska is the coldest of them all. So coldest. See, the mountains are colder than the beach, but Alaska is the coldest of all three places. So when there's three or more, we use est as a comparative. As in tomato, like in straw, like in lemon. And the word is tall. This boy is tall. So one person will be tall, but when we're comparing two things, we add the suffix So now we say from these two, this one is taller than the boy with stripes. Taller, because we're comparing two. We add the suffix er, which means more tall. Now we go back to our base word tall, and we add the suffix est, which means the tallest. As you see right here, this man is the tallest from all the people in the picture. So there's three or more, the most tall. And that's the end of the lesson.